Yes, there is so much to learn, especially with regards to our nutrition. Now, we know we all overate this season. We ate all the wrongest things, but we're going to be taking as much as possible every week the different classes of food and trying to break them down so that we can understand the nutritional values of each of the classes. Today we're starting with proteins.
Yes.
Welcome.
Very essential. Good morning, Titi.
Yes, so essential you said.
Yes.
In what sense?
Because they are the major building part of our body system.
Okay.
You know, like we all learned in elementary, you know, when we were learning about all the classes of foods,
Yeah.
it is made to known that protein helps to build virtually all your body system. And that is why it is highly recommended for children that they, you know, feed more on protein so it can help them develop their brains, their eyes, their skins, their body. Protein is responsible for building of your body system.
Okay.
So, and there are a lot of foods that are proteinous and people do not even know. So I recommend that whatever food you're eating, endeavor to know the class of food that it is.
Okay.
And most food don't only have one classes of food. Yeah. Some food have both carbohydrate and protein and all. And some are high in protein, some are high in carbohydrate. But today we'll be discussing major foods that are high in protein. Yes.
All right, so right here we have what we all know as beans.
Ewa.
Ewa. So is this a special type of beans or is just
No, it's just a
local
regular type of beans that is called oloyin. But I was actually looking out of particular beans. We used to have it back then in Akure.
Okay.
You know, that's the major beans type of beans. The black eyed pea.
The black eyed beans.
Yes, the white and the black. You know, that bean is very special. But Lagos, there is, but it's very, very, very scarce. You see people feeding on the regular oloyin and the other types. Yeah.
Okay, so this is high in protein. Is it the
Yes.
highest?
No,
in
yes,
protein?
beans is not totally.
Okay.
The amino acid in soybeans is higher. I think it has at least about 9 amino acid, but it's higher in soybeans than beans.
Regular
But
beans.
out of the what we have here, the chicken breast, the Greek yogurt, the egg, beans seems to be the highest.
Okay,
number
so
of
how many
protein.
portions of beans would you recommend for, let's say, an adult, and how many portions, maybe a week, would you recommend?
You know, some people would say if you want to grow tall, you should eat a lot of beans. But if that was working, I would have been
a lot taller.
a lot taller because I tried. I'm not really a fan of beans, but when I heard that it makes people grow tall, then I started feeding on it, but it didn't work. But then to recommend, I'll take as much as you feel you can take.
Okay.
So at least maybe like two portions for an adult that is. But there's some people that are so big on beans, it's their major food, so they can take it as many times as they want. Just
there's
take,
no restrictions.
no restriction to what you can eat.
All right.
But when you feel,
So we also have chicken here.
Yeah, chicken breast.
Chicken breast.
Yes.
Specifically the breast there.
Yes.
Okay.
It is said to be the most healthy part of the chicken without the skin, and it has low calories compared to other type of chicken, thereby making the protein level higher.
Okay.
So, and it's responsible for building muscles, especially those that want to work out, build their body structure and all. You might want to probably add some chicken breast to your meal, your diet, maybe on your salad or something. Okay. It's very good. Chicken breast is a very good source of protein.
We also have egg here.
Egg, very popular.
Okay.
Very popular, and kids are very good with egg, but what most people don't know, or most people do know, is that the highest protein level is actually achieved in the egg white, not from the yolk. So if you're trying to get maximum protein from your egg, then you should take out the yolk and just and just make use of the egg white. It's more proteinous in there than the whole egg itself.
So most of the bakers, when the bakers remove the yolk, that means they're making their cakes healthier.
I wouldn't say specifically, because healthier, of course, that is correct, but then it might be some kind of firmness they're trying to achieve. This bakery could come up with some, but thinking in that line that they're trying to make their cake healthier, it's a good one. But they might try to be achieving something else.
All right, so there's something in a container here.
Yes.
Can I open it? I can?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what is this?
It is Greek yogurt.
Okay, so what's Greek yogurt? Just explain Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurts, we all know Greek yogurt, but Greek yogurt is the strained type of yogurt, you know. When you make your yogurt, it's not naturally Greek, but there's a process that you take your yogurt through, that is through the process of straining. That means you're extracting the whey, the natural sugar that comes from the milk that is being made for, is being strained out, thereby making it more healthy and more nutritious and enhancing the protein level of the yogurt.
Okay, all right. So once you strain out all those other things,
Yes.
are you straining out fat as well?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course. You're straining out the fat, you're straining out all. That is why it is recommended that if you want to take a healthy yogurt, go for the Greek yogurt. And that is why it is more expensive, because the more you strain, the more thick it becomes, and you know, it's the quantity reduced.
All right.
So,
So these are basically 4 food items that you could
Yes.
add to your diet,
Of course.
to add more protein to it.
Yes.
So is there anything like excess protein? You know, is there too much protein?
too much, you know, there's this saying that I always believe that you should be moderate, you know. You should be moderate in your, basically, let me put it this way. Be balanced. Let your meal be balanced. Balanced diet. You can't say you want to totally live on protein or either say totally live on carbohydrate. But one thing is that you cannot do without protein. That's why you don't have saying like low protein. There could be low carb or low fat, but not low protein.
diet.
It's very...
All right, then. Thank you once again,
Thank
Susan.
you, Titi. Always glad to be here.
Thanks for your contribution. Now, when it comes to nutritional values, we're going to be going over this at the beginning of this year so that we can, you know, get focused on our nutrition for the rest of the year. We're going to be taking a quick break, but Wake Up Nigeria continues.